Hello. Yeah. I hope you guys have seen the fight between Spence and Terence Crawford. Well, I said it before. The fact that Crawford is a master of boxing. He's got so many styles, so many angles to give, and he's got power as well. And we've all seen it. Um, as my prediction, I called it, and I called it good. What can we say? It's over now. There's nothing to say anymore. Only that I got the prediction right. I said in late rounds, Crawford will stop Spence for the first time in his life and in his career. And that is exactly what happened. I want to thank all of you who have looked into my channel. I want to say I appreciate all of you. This channel is starting, and thank you all for supporting, sharing with me the good news. Thank you. Yeah, in this fight, the last fight, let's preview and have a look at it. This fight is, how would I say, rather a very technical fight. A lot of people saying over everywhere that Crawford made it look easy. I don't think so. We all say that skills is the deal. We said it here before. And we also said that styles make fight. I've always said it. People said because Spence has been to the Olympics in London in 2012, that he has skills and stuff so well and everything. Yes, he does have, but not like Stratford, not like Crawford. Sorry, Crawford is a master, the technician, and you can't take that away from him. I think he's the best around at this period, in this era. There's nobody like him. He made it look easy because Spence was a one-way traffic sort of boxer. Well, you use the same intimidation to outclass and subdue opponents over the years. Every opponent that Spence had faced, he's been in their front, he's been in their face, he's been their movement is not as sleek and as fluid as Crawford movement. So the people made predictions, people called names and stuff. We're not going to look at those things again. It's over. But we've been proven right here for supporting Crawford. I've been proven right for saying, calling it out, that Crawford in this Crawford will subdue Spence. Crawford will knock Spence out in the late rounds, and that is what happened. There's nothing more to say. On the tactics of the fight, we were supposed to have done that tactics, but because of some glitches here and there, we couldn't present it. It was an in and out thing. Just the Spence comes, mows you down, it takes you to the ring and then hammer you and hit you. By the time you by the time he's finished hitting you on the arms, on the shoulders, on the face, and then the stomach punches, by the time he's finished doing that to you, you're knackered in the first sense. You're knackered, you can't even fight again, you want to discontinue. But he couldn't do that to Crawford. Because Crawford's movement is slick and he's a sniper. I said it here before. Crawford is a sniper. And his punches, he can deck you. You can see he took Spence down with a punch, a jab, a right jab. So you see how powerful this guy is and how solid he is technically. There is nothing anybody can do to unless for now he's the governor, he's the chairman. For now, if they fight again in 154, the light middleweight, it's still gonna be the same result. It's still gonna be the same thing. I'll promise you that because the guy is fighting is a champion. He's got resilience. He's got power. It's got things that you can't even think of at the moment. It's not as if I'm overpraising him, but at the moment in boxing, you don't have people like Crawford anymore. There are a lot of people are not like him. Yeah, people were saying before this fight that Crawford his opponents has been low grade, third grade, B level. That is even a B level fighter. There's no way a fighter can win the first title, lightweight, light welterweight, and become undisputed in light welterweight, and then came into welterweight, and he had all his opponents knocked out, even up to Champota. And people say Champota was washed up, but I don't think so. The thing is, when you're fighting Crawford, you're going to be fighting like two or three people at the same time because his movement, his slick movement, his punches. And then, the funniest thing about Crawford, he's right. He's not a southpaw naturally. So his right jab is like a punch. People don't see that. He's just like Hagler. You remember Hagler also knocked Thomas Sands out with a right hook to the head. It was like a jab. A jab. It was coming like a jab, but it's a punch. And he carries the weight. So that is something. Crawford is something else. It's all his skill, his talent, his brute force as well. His is is solid in every portion, in every way. Anywhere you come from. Sean Potter's dad said that after he knocked Potter out, that's why he stopped the fight. He said this guy has so many things going for him. But on the past, the funniest thing was on the fight there, the Potters were supporting Errol Spence to beat Crawford. They all now see now what we're gonna say. We don't want to be cheap on everything or anything in anybody. All you're looking at is a very solid person, a very solid boxer. A boxer who will go up to the next weight available and still win. And he grows into the division. He's fought people, everybody, they were saying, look, I don't want to say anything about top rank. I don't want to say anything about them. They did what they had to do. That's the way it is. Or any other promoter, of course. The ability to make this fight happen dependent on the two boxers. You can't come into boxing and say I'm a legend of boxing, or I'm this and that of boxing, where you don't fight everybody on the board in the same weight category. Just like now, people are looking at Tyson Fury and saying he's dodging, he's avoiding Usyk. I don't think so much. I don't think so at all. We bring this up here to tell you that look, these are prize fighters. I've said it here before. The money they earn, they have no retirement bond, they have no gratuity, they have nothing. That's the money they earn is for them and their family. If they earn well and they fight well, they don't have to work again in their life, even their family. It's a risky job though. They take risks every day. They come into the fight and they fight every other time. So it's really hard for you to say this force is dodging this person. It's the money involved. If Tyson Fury had fought um, Usyk before, he wouldn't earn more money, as much money as he will earn in today if they fight tomorrow, if they fight by December. Fury is a businessman, I'll tell you the truth. He's not scared of anybody, I don't think so. I don't think so. And I believe it. On the day, I will call the fight. I will predict. And you will see. I've already done that in my first post. I've already done that about Tyson Fury and Usyk. I've always said to people around me and people who talk boxing with me that Tyson might be the first person to knock out Usyk. Usyk is fluid. It's more like um, Crawford. But the thing is this, Tyson Fury, we all know him before Emmanuel Stewart, before the Stewart changed his style. We know his movement. We saw him fight um, Klitschko in that way in Germany and took and defeated him. He knows this game. He changed it for a reason, for a fight against Deontay Wilder. He's not slogging, he presses on you. People saying he's tired, he's overweight. Tyson is a mountain, he's a giant, he's 2'9". He has big bones, and to support the body system, he has to be the way he is. Excuse me. But on the day, whenever I fight Usyk, somebody wrote me over, and said to me, Tyson Fury is waiting for Usyk to age, so that he will fight him when he's over the hill. I don't think so. You see, the wear and tears in boxing is also what makes boxing great. Fury and Usyk, look at the number of fights they have. That is what is determined. It's just like the fight we had yesterday, sorry, the fight today. Just that fight. In that fight, you can see the age of Crawford. He's 35 in 2 months now. 2 months time, he'll be 36. And you're looking at the Spence, who is 33. You know? So that's the thing. But the wear and tear in them, look at the battle Sarah done. Look at the accidents he's had. Look at the the unfortunate situation he's been. Look at this. Okay, let's talk about his fight with Danny Garcia, his fight with Sean Porter. He took punishment in all these fights. But how many times have Crawford taken punishment in the same way? Crawford, people said after his last fight with Afghanistan that he was taking blows that it was not necessary for him. I said this is the system. Style is neck fight. The guy came with a style. He needs to download the style before he finishes it. That is the game. That is the thing with Crawford. He will download and then he will come after you. And they also mentioned the fact that Crawford was slow, but today we saw what happened. He wasn't slow. In fact, he made Spence to look like he's slow. I've never seen Spence being beaten up like the way decked in the way he was decked by any boxer. No boxer has done that to Spence. No boxer. But you see, when we call fights here, we have a reason. When we call and we say this guy is going to knock out this guy, we have a reason for saying it. And our reason is too solid. So I thank all of you and I appreciate all of you. And I thank you for watching this my video. I will give you more predictions as any fights come up. I will trust you'll be watching. Thank you and have a good day. Bye.